Live, local, breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
Several family members accused of conspiring to murder a man. So, what could be the motive? We are learning more about what police are calling a family conspiracy to murder a 51-year-old upstate father.
We have been covering the story since Saturday when John Farrell was shot to death. 5 people have been charged in his murder, most of them estranged family members.
WYFF News 4's Liz Loheis is live and local in Greenville with the latest on this tonight. Liz, good evening.
Good evening, Michael and Carol. I am live here at the detention center where right now all 5 suspects are in custody. I did talk to the victim's son earlier today, and he says he thinks he knows the motive.
I heard 2 shots, bam, bam, and then I heard 3 more, bam, bam, bam.
Rick Smith says he heard the gunfire that killed 51-year-old John Farrell last weekend. Up until last night, he believed it was an act of self-defense.
They planned it, I think.
Simpsonville police say Farrell went to a bar with his brother-in-law and then was invited to his father-in-law's house to see his 2 young children.
He probably knew it was dangerous, you know, but I dare anybody to go, you know, 2 years with only seeing your kids a couple times.
That's when police say Farrell was beaten with a hammer and shot to death. 5 people have been charged with murder. Police say Farrell's father-in-law, his brother-in-law, his estranged wife, and his wife's boyfriend conspired to kill him. The motive? Farrell's son from a previous marriage says he thinks he knows.
You know, basically, these people were trying to do anything they could to prevent him from gaining access to his children.
News 4 talked to Farrell's father-in-law earlier this week. He admitted to us that he pulled the trigger, but says it was only because he thought Farrell was an intruder.
The fact that I have to somehow tell my grandchildren that I killed their father, that might be more than I can take.
Police say Farrell and his estranged wife have been in a custody battle for years. Now, Farrell's son says the children are in the care of the state. He says his family is working now to get custody of the children. Liz Loheis, WYFF News 4, live in Greenville.
Thank you, Liz. The Public Service Commission says Uber is now legal in South Carolina. Today, the regulatory agency issued Uber a Class C transportation license that allows the ride-sharing service to operate legally through June 30th. Officials say the decision has to do with a bill in the South Carolina legislature that recognizes transportation companies such as Uber. The Public Service Commission and State Office of Regulatory Staff came under fire from lawmakers, including Governor Haley, for trying to ban this service, which is popular with consumers.
An apology in court today from a man involved in the gruesome beating of a man to death in Oconee County. Joshua Fulbright pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter. He got a 22-year sentence. The state says Fulbright and others got into a fight with Rick Marzalek. The man was 61 years old, tied up with a homemade noose, beaten, and then wrapped in a blanket and put under a mobile home. That home was then set on fire. Tonight it's still unclear whether Marzalek was still conscious when the fire started. And in court today, Fulbright addressed the victim's family.
You tell the family I'm very sorry. I'm really a good guy. Drugs just really got a hold of my life the past 8, 9, 10 years, and made me lose a lot of things. But I really am sorry. We was using a lot of drugs at that time, that night. Everybody there was, and I don't know, it just happened. And I'm trying to take responsibility for my part of it, and I'm very sorry.
Investigators say Fulbright was wearing the victim's necklace when he was arrested. 4 others are charged in the case, but they have yet to go to trial.
Right now, Henderson County deputies are asking for your help finding a man they say robbed a grocery store at gunpoint. Deputies say a man walked into La Montana Grocery on Sugarloaf Road Saturday night, aiming a semi-automatic handgun at the clerk. He got away with some cash. Deputies believe this white sedan was his getaway car. If you have any information about this crime, call the Henderson County Sheriff's Office, 828-694-2767.
In Spartanburg County tonight, a mother of 6 faces a string of child neglect charges. Police charge 30-year-old Katona Brown with unlawful neglect of a child. They say her 6 kids range from 10 months to 10 years in age. Police say they found Brown at a bar on Pine Street last night after her toddler was reported wandering on East Main Street, and the 10-year-old was trying to find the baby. Deputies later found the children alone, living in squalid conditions in a nearby hotel room. They took the siblings into a children's shelter and arrested the mom.
It was a big day to celebrate giving for the Greenville County United Way. Volunteers and contributors, local companies, and their employees were honored at a lunch at the TD Convention Center. Michael and I were honored to help announce the list of outstanding United Way campaigns for this past year. In all, more than 36,000 people gave to the United Way, representing over 600 organizations. The 2014 campaign raised more than $16.6 million. The United Way of Greenville County also celebrated more than 70,000 volunteer hours given last year. Happening right now, the Greenville County Sheriff's Office is holding its 34th annual awards ceremony. Sheriff Steve Loftus is handing out numerous awards to deputies at Taylor's First Baptist Church. Thanks to all for your hard work keeping the city safe. Surviving in the water in combat situations is one of the many things soldiers may face serving this country, but today dozens of Army ROTC cadets faced an important test as well, and so did WYFF News 4's Mandy Gaither, who has our report tonight from Clemson.
One of the many requirements these cadets have to go through in order to be commissioned as officers is they have to prove they can survive in the water. It's a little cold. There are 5 tests today, including this one, where cadets have to tread water for 5 minutes and then swim for 10. In the other pool, cadets will have to jump about 12 feet into the water with their M16 rifle. They're blindfolded to overcome fear, and it's also a trust exercise. Other tests include swimming 15 meters with equipment and gun without touching the bottom or sides of the pool. Cadets can either pass or fail this test. About 80 of them are going through it today, and I can tell you, it's not that easy. Mandy Gaither, WYFF News 4, treading water in Clemson. We're all getting geared up for the big game on Sunday, including our Nigel Robertson. And Nigel, you say Sunday is the second biggest day of food consumption?
It is, Carol. Thanksgiving being the biggest. The big game is now just 3 days away. Take a look. On Super Bowl Sunday, an estimated 80 million avocados will be eaten. In fact, there was thought that because of the drought in California, the prices would shoot through the roof, but that's not the case. Take a look at this. 325 million cases of beer will be consumed on Super Bowl Sunday. 1.25 billion chicken wings will be eaten. That is enough to stretch wing to wing from Seattle to Boston 55 times. 11 million potato chips will be eaten during the game. That is enough to cover the entire state of Arizona. 3.8 million pounds of popcorn, 5,000 pounds of hot dogs sold just during the game. And then there is pizza. 4 million pizzas will be sold by restaurants alone. And this side note, 7 million. That is the number of employees who will not show up to work on the Monday after. And just remember, WYFF4 is your home for Super Bowl 49. Pre-game coverage begins this Sunday at noon. Kickoff is set for 6:30 right here on WYFF4.
They don't show up because of indigestion, Nigel. Not just sports analysts predicting the winner of the Super Bowl. The Ringling Brothers Elephant chose a winner this afternoon. This guy's saying Patriots all the way. Circus performances run through Sunday at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena in downtown Greenville.
I think that elephant's confused. Trash to treasure. These blankets and bags you're going to see here are made entirely from plastic bags. 2 women at Hillcrest Baptist Church in Williamson spend hours on each one. They cut the plastic bags into strips, tie them into yarn, make that into a ball, and then they crochet into bags for folks in need. The ladies say they always need donated bags, by the way, and if you want to donate yours or buy some of the wares, contact Hillcrest Baptist Church. All the proceeds do go to the church.